Madden holiday is here and we will play all night. Calling sick and sound sincere, in tackles will delight. The fridge is packed with drink and meat, the taste of victory sure is sweet.
Well, I managed to go 2-1 again last week. I didn't expect like half the Seahawks offense to suddenly be on the inactive list. It just, that obviously affected the outcome of that game, I think. I mean, they didn't have Kenneth Walker III or any other running backs, I think. So they just weren't able to move the ball very effectively at that point. I mean, at least I didn't do anything really stupid and pick like the Tennessee-Jacksonville game, because I probably would have picked the Titans in that one, and the Jaguars just kind of blew them out, didn't they? Also, sorry if you hear any rattling in the background. The computer's just making a lot of noise as everything's whirring along here. Anyway, getting back on topic, we have our first slate of Saturday games this week, and yes, I am covering one of them. Also, I think the other, which you would probably call flagship games, mainly their primetime fare, does look rather interesting this week. So let's just get to this week's games. We're covering the Indianapolis Colts versus the Minnesota Vikings. That's the Saturday game. We have the Arizona Cardinals versus the Denver Broncos. Yeah, really? And we have the New York Giants taking on the Washington Commanders on Sunday Night Football. Obviously, one of those games suddenly got really interesting, which was right after I had actually selected it to be covered this week. But anyway, I think we should just get to things. And, sorry, no more Folgers Christmas commercials to cover. So you'll get something new here.
Wouldn't it be great if you could get everybody's Christmas gift at the same place? Maybe you can. I'll let you in on a little secret. The Holiday Gift Center at Blockbuster. After all, everybody has a favorite movie. And who has more favorites than Blockbuster? Besides having more movies to rent, they also have more movies to give. Oh, plus they have all kinds of video games for the kids. So take care of everybody on your list. Make it a Blockbuster holiday.
I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I'd like to buy the world a Coke
And keep it company. That's the song I sing.
I'd like to teach the world
What
to
the
sing
world wants to do.
Coca-Cola.
I'd like to buy the world a Coke. That's the song I sing.
Holidays were made for Michelob. Holidays were made for special friends.
What better beer than Michelob for the holiday season? Special enough to make the right impression, friendly enough to show you care. No wonder Michelob has become a holiday tradition.
Holidays were made for Michelob.
Okay, our first matchup is appropriately enough the first matchup on Saturday, the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings are coming off a rather disappointing loss to the Lions and still are only a game away from clinching the NFC North, so they know they kind of need this one. That being said, they're just being held back so much by their defense. I mean, the defense almost blew that game against the Jets, and you could argue it really did kind of cost them the game against the Lions. Now, the Colts, on the other hand, while they are playing better under Coach Jeff Saturday, they're not playing that much better. The scoring's slightly improved, the defense has improved, but it's not enough to make that much of a difference, except in only a few games so far. I mean, the Colts offense is still struggling most of the time. They're still not really running the ball that well. And, well, the way the Vikings offense plays, I think they should hold off any charge the Colts really have at this point. I'm picking the Vikings to pull away in the fourth and win this one.
It's a world of celebration, joyful Yuletide expectation, where peace and love are felt throughout the land. It's an M&M's chocolate candy season, moms and Santas know the reason. The milk chocolate melts in your mouth, not in your hand. All the world loves M&M's, they're pure milk chocolate joy for everyone.
M&M's chocolate candies, the milk chocolate melts in your mouth, not in your hand.
This holiday season, don't let a fortune pass you by. It's the Discover Card Big Payback. Just use your card for your chance to win one of 8 $250,000 prizes. It pays to discover. the card with the big payback.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Every year at this time, we count our blessings at Walmart.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
We're thankful we get to live in a country where freedom has no bounds.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
But most especially, we're thankful for the people who make our jobs possible.
And a Happy New Year.
To all our vendor partners who bring us our great products, and to all our wonderful customers who buy them, may this be the merriest Christmas of all.
Come on, everyone, it's time. Hello, I'm Orville Redenbacher. This is my favorite time of the year, when we Redenbachers get together to share the best of the season. Of course, we pop up plenty of my light and fluffy gourmet popping corn and my gourmet microwave popping corn.
Ready?
You'll say they're the season's best, or I'm not.
Redenbacher.
Great grandpa to you. May your holiday be the best there is.
We're Beatrice.
Okay, our next matchup is the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Denver Broncos in the hot QB matchup between Colt McCoy and Brett Rippon. I mean, given the way both teams have played, having the backups playing right now might not actually be a bad thing. It could actually make the game entertaining, or not. And yes, I am aware that Russell Wilson is in the concussion protocol, and there's always a chance he could be cleared to play, but obviously Kyler Murray with his torn ACL is not going to be playing at all, so overall, no matter who plays quarterback for either team, I think you're going to see a lot of running and short passes, and, most of the scoring could just come from field goals at this point. I've been wavering back and forth on this one as to who exactly is going to win, and, well, to be honest, I think Arizona is playing just slightly better football right now, even with a backup quarterback, and even if Russell Wilson were to play, I don't know how much of a difference it would make for the Broncos this season. I mean, both teams have been underachieving, but, the Broncos have just been really underachieving, I think, even by their circumstances. So, yeah, I guess that the Cardinals are probably going to win in a close one here. Like, it's not going to be high-scoring affair by any stretch of the imagination. A big defensive battle. Hopefully things will come out in the Arizona Cardinals' favor.
Getting ready for Christmas? Better get to Eckert, your headquarters for American Greetings Christmas cards.
Time and money at Christmas. Eckert saves you both.
Different people ask for different things. Everybody has a wish list. Giving them what they want is my job. It's all about the little extras. I love a roaring fire. Who else can you count on to give you what you ask for? You don't have to spend a lot. Of course I'm real. I'm here talking to you, aren't I?
Has he gone? Oh, let's put up the Stanley garage door opener.
But it's our only night off.
I can do it myself. It's a Stanley.
Okay, we'll help.
Santa won't have to wrestle with that door. Oh, he's so hard to shop for, so I got him the best, Stanley.
Boy, that was easy. Wasn't over our heads.
Merry Christmas.
For me? Oh, it's a Stanley.
You want to help me do things right.
Ho, ho, ho. I've got a present for you. See, a snuggle ornament for the tree. It's free when you buy Snuggle fabric softener.
Look for your free ornament at the Snuggle display in your store.
Have a happy holiday.
Lastly, we have the big Sunday night affair between the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders, the wild card battle to avenge the tie. And of course, we also have the very unique circumstance where two teams are playing each other kind of back-to-back in some ways, thanks to Washington having a bye last week. Now, a few weeks ago, if you had said that this was going to be a playoff battle, I would have picked the Giants in an easy one. They were playing so well, everything was going their way, and then, well, they haven't won their last three games at all. I mean, one of them was a tie, but still, they've lost two of their last three in those big ones. In fact, their game against Philadelphia was just an absolute blowout where they looked completely flat, and to be honest, they've kind of looked mostly flat the last 2 weeks. I mean, you could easily argue that Washington outplayed them in the second half of the previous game and the overtime, even though that ended in a tie. I think the Giants' main flaw is their main weapon is still Saquon Barkley, and, well, they just don't have anything else for when he gets bottled up. I mean, they can run the ball well occasionally at times, and their defense is playing really well, but they still just don't quite have that other dynamic weapon to utilize when, again, Saquon gets neutralized. Now, the Commanders, on the other hand, are definitely playing with a lot more pep in their step and with a determination to make the playoffs. Tyler Heineke has provided a much-needed shot in the arm for the passing game, and they have a great 1-2 running back punch in Antonio Gibson and Robinson Jr. So, yeah, I think in the end, I'm just going to have to pick the Commanders to win this one handily. They're just playing much better football right now. They're playing at home. I don't know if the weather's going to be that much of a difference in anything, but still, I pick the Commanders to win this one rather handily. Okay, so my next video is going to be the recap and review for the finale of the Santa Clauses. And then we kind of run into a bit of a problem. Yeah, we've been hit with yet another snowstorm, and that's kind of affected things a little bit here. It's basically prevented any chance of me getting an advance ticket to see Avatar: The Way of Water. Technically, everything is supposed to end by Thursday, but, given any time to clean up, I don't know if there's going to be any Thursday night screenings, so I can't buy an advance ticket to that, which means I probably have to buy an advance ticket to a Friday screening, but there's always a chance those could be sold out, so it could be bumped back till Saturday. I do intend to review it, it's just I can't say for certain when. I hope it's soon. I hope it can be before Sunday or before next week, but like I said, I just can't say for certain. And obviously around that weekend, too, is when the random trade review for the Eltingville Club is done. That should be up. I've got that fully scripted. I just need to shoot and record everything for it. Should be done pretty quickly, though. It's not that much to really go through. And like I said, if I can before the holidays, this is where the other one is getting in. The next theatrical review after Avatar, if I can get to it, would be Puss in Boots. Again, this is all very temporary right now due to the weather. Hopefully things clear up fast and everything gets cleaned up nice and orderly so I can get this done. But again, it's kind of out of my hands right now. I don't really want to have to shift the schedule around too much, but yeah, there's only so much I can do, obviously. See you all next time. Hey guys, remember that you can support my work at patreon.com/sleepytimeforcat productions. Also, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel, and ring that notification bell so that way you can be alerted to further videos.